He's responded again. So this is a response video to a response video to a response video. And honestly, my brain is beginning to go listening to Conor talk. If you don't know what's been going on here, to summarize really quickly, this guy called Conor, who was in a successful TikTok comedy group called the Four Brothers, quit to go on his own path of making fitness videos and weird videos. Like this one where he cried in his car because he saw not one, not two, but 3 pride flags in a Curry's while exchanging his TV. So naturally, I made fun of him for that, and he responded with one of the dumbest response videos ever. So I made a video about that, and now he's responded to my response video to his response video.
Loser makes response video to me.
Successfully as he initially thought it would. So he started posting some strange videos, one of which...
I mean, strange, 20,000 likes.
Yeah, because nothing strange has ever got 20,000 likes. How are likes a metric of if something is strange or not? If I posted a video of me getting up and pissing myself, but it got 20k likes, would that not be strange anymore because 20,000 people pressed the like button?
Majority of comments agree with me. I think it resonates with a lot of people. I think a lot of people actually agree with that video.
No, I don't. I mean, you do have a few people agreeing with you, but the majority of people are just calling you a melt. Let's read the comments on the video he's referencing here. Bro left 4 brothers to do this. I literally can't believe you left 4 brothers to post this absolute tripe. Left 4 brothers to join Reform UK. Left 4 brothers to become a homophobe in Curry's. You also hate Easter eggs on the shelf in January. Whiskers is rattled by a rainbow. I'm starting to wonder if he left 4 brothers or if they asked him to leave after realizing he's a gap. There's not a single positive one yet. What on earth is this, man? It's a flag. Where has this bizarre Sigma male attitude come from? Suddenly glad you left 4 brothers channel now. This is like when Alexis Sanchez went to United. Go back to 4 brothers. The lads left 4 brothers to talk about how much he hates flags. This is like literally in order of the most popular comments. None of them have agreed with you yet. Can't help but feel as though this is one big David Brent skit. Hard watch that. Did you feel the flags turning you gay? Conor left 4 brothers because it was too gay for him. And we've got someone who says, well said. Let's read some more and see when the next positive comment comes. Conor, we don't need a straight month as you put it. We have never been oppressed in society. Christ, lad, if this is some midlife crisis turning into Joe Barton X David Brent, get on the blower with your brothers and get him to take you down a peg. Think Conor's had a breakdown. Blokes become a loser. Simple Simon vibes. Oh, there we go. This is the truth. See, I'd say about like maybe 10% of the comments are on your side. Definitely not a lot.
Isn't relevant.
Mate, come on, have some self-awareness. I'm fully aware I am not the most relevant man in the world.
I was kind of more talking about your content in general. I wasn't even including myself in that bracket. I was just, as I said, looking through your content and I saw Logan Paul, Jack Doherty, you had Paul Breach there, you had all these people who are relevant in their time and you got them in the thumbnail. And by the looks of it, because you couldn't think of any original content for yourself.
Okay, I'm not sure what he means by this. Does he think I'm like re-uploading the clips or something? Conor, do you not understand the concept of commentary? Do you not realize that you can take something like a video, talk about it in a transformative way, and then it becomes its own piece of original content? Do you not understand that concept? And yes, I get relevant people in the thumbnail of a video about relevant people. Yes, well done, Conor. You figured out my formula.
Put your balaclava on and, you know, your glasses on and start making videos is a bit pathetic, man. I can't lie.
Why? Please elaborate on that.
Because we ain't 14. It seems like you're in your 20s. So just maybe grow up, is kind of what I meant by that.
Mate, you're nearly 25 and you make videos crying in your car. How am I the one that needs to grow up? Oh, because I wear bandana, I need to grow up. You're 25 and you're crying in your car. You left a successful comedy group to cry in your car. Like, how am I being told to grow up by this guy? At first I thought Conor was maybe like 21, which would still be a bit too old to be going through your LGBT wrecked compilation based era. But Conor, you're close to 25. This guy is definitely going through some kind of quarter-life crisis. I don't know how else to explain quitting a successful career in comedy to make stupid based videos in your car that only 12-year-olds agree with.
It's quite cowardly.
This is another point I never get. Like, what are you going to do? Beat me up in the street?
No, not at all. Of course I'm not going to beat you up. There's something about disagreeing with someone and debating someone and just showing your face. And you go on to say, oh, it's for the public and, you know, you want to don't want to share your identity. I get that. But you've made a channel where you're shitting on people, you're disagreeing with people. And I think if you're going to do that, I think at least have the bottle to show your face. That's all I was making.
Okay, mate, that's your opinion, fine, but I don't agree. It's not like I can't be held accountable for my actions. I'm not talking about people from like a totally anonymous burner account or anything. The things I say can come back to bite me. Obviously, even if I did show my face, nothing would ever happen in relation to that. No one I make a video on would hit me or like start shit with me, have a go at me, whatever. I've met so many people in person that I've made videos on before, probably in excess of like 20. And none of them have even been angry at me. Like, it's a fucking YouTube video, man. It's not that deep. Like, I'm laughing at you crying in your car over something that doesn't matter. I don't even think he's realized that he basically just said that there's nothing wrong with a country if they decide to imprison or execute people for being gay.
No, I didn't.
I'm not twisting what he's saying at all.
Yes, you just have.
No, I didn't.
Your question was, do you not think there should be protest or show of disdain for their treatment? No, I don't think there should be any protest or show of disdain.
Right, so I haven't twisted your words. He's just gone, no, I never said there shouldn't be protests about gay people being in prison for being gay and it technically being legal to execute them for it. All I'm saying is there shouldn't be protests about gay people being in prison for being gay and it technically being legal to execute them. Am I going mental? It feels like I'm arguing with a fucking goldfish.
They don't believe in same-sex marriage. They don't believe in the promotion of LGBT rights. I don't think there should be any protest about that.
Right, yeah, I mean, nobody's holding their breath for the Qatar Gay Pride Parade. Like, nobody's asking for that. But I think it's fair that if a country is hosting enormous international events like the World Cup and a large portion of the population can't go out of fear of imprisonment and potentially death, that's an issue. And countries like that should not be able to host those things. And to say protesting against that is bad and people shouldn't be doing it is incredibly stupid. And you are a stupid man, Conor. You are stupid for leaving Four Brothers, and your takes are fucking stupid.
Do I believe in being sent to the death sentence for being gay? No.
Oh my god, Conor, that is mighty liberal of you. Some of your newfound fans aren't going to like that hot take.
And on that point, you make it sound like Qatar are killing people every single day for being gay. Even though that's a law in Qatar, that law has never been imposed.
Yeah, I know that. I can use Google. That's why I've been using words like technically before saying that people can be put to death for being gay. I know no one has been sentenced to death in Qatar, but the fact is it's still written into law, so it can happen. Just because it's not happening every day doesn't mean that it can't. And the fact is people still get imprisoned and reportedly tortured for it quite regularly, which is insane. It's insane that you're even trying to defend it. You're the one that made relevancy a big deal at the beginning of this. Why are you making out as if like I said that? As if I'm making a big deal out of this?
Yes! You brought it up first, you idiot. In your first video, you said something about me.
You are brutally irrelevant. You're scared of no one knowing who you are. You're terrified. Yeah, I said that because I knew it would get under your skin, and clearly it did. Your desperation to be relevant again after Four Brothers is so transparent. So I was just, you know, baiting the line, and you bit in a big way. Really, really care about being relevant. And
I'm actually not. This is the funny thing. I'm talking about topics which I feel are really important.
Yeah, man, seeing a rainbow flag. Oh, sorry, actually, it was 3 rainbow flags, wasn't it? In a Curry's while exchanging a TV. Yeah, that's one of the big issues sweeping the nation at the minute. Also, there was a video where he was like, oh yeah, all women's priority should be having kids.
Do you think a lot of women share the same opinion? Like their number one priority isn't having kids? And look, I'm a man. I don't know how you women think, but surely your number one priority in life is having kids. That's your legacy. You were born with the gift to reproduce. I don't know, people just can't be asked to go through all them years of having kids. I think you women need to sort your priorities out.
Mate, you're so fucking strange. You're so strange. Honestly, you should probably just admit you're desperate for relevancy because, like, this is weird, mate.
Do you think more people need to speak up about it? Because as much as these lads keep saying, because they're so small-minded, it's just an inanimate object, why are you crying about it? It's not. You've got young kids start questioning their sexuality. I think it's having a massive effect on the youth.
No one sees a flag and goes, oh, maybe I'm gay now. I'm beginning to think now that's what's happened to Conor. He's gone into Curry's to innocently exchange his TV and he's seen the flags and realised he loves cock now. That's totally fine. We're all proud of you.
I don't think enough people on social media are talking about important topics.
I mean, they are. The ones you talk about are not important, though. But you don't have to be relevant for someone to talk about you.
That's your whole channel.
I mean, it's really not. It takes 10 seconds to look at my channel and realise that. Relevancy isn't too big of a factor when I'm making a video about a particular creator or video or whatever. Some of my biggest videos have been about people who are relatively unknown. If I see something that is funny and interesting and I can make a video on it, I will. Like, the person or the subject doesn't have to be particularly relevant.
I think me leaving the Four Brothers and then me talking about these sensitive topics is definitely a talking point. Hence why you've talked about it.
Well, yes, it is a talking point because if there was no talking point, I wouldn't be able to talk about it. So there would be no point in making the video. There'd be nothing to make a video on if there was no talking point. I'm going to leave it here because this is getting boring now. I won't be responding any further, I don't think, because I think I'm actually becoming more stupid the more I watch this guy. Like and subscribe.